Did I hear Grey's Anatomy in the background?
No, you heard one of my friends like giving me a video update on some reality show she was watching via video. So I tapped through and did a surprised face, hoping that it fit what she said.
Anyway, welcome back.
Hi, welcome to A Few
Fellas
Thoughts.
and Femellas.
Jacob saw that I started recording.
A Few Thoughts.
Oh, we're recording. Oh, is that a
The
little...
podcast where we are really bad at it.
We're
That's
gonna
what
be
makes
better.
it fun.
We will be better
We're
eventually.
We're 18, so we don't know how to do a podcast. This is our third one.
We're getting meta.
I'm only
We're getting
17,
meta.
so really, I mean, okay, dawn, or what is it? The night's always the darkest before it hits dawn or something, right?
That's
Darkest
inspirational. That's very
last
inspirational.
episode. This one's-
Anyways, today we are here with the illustrious, fantastic, incredibly talented Megan Liu.
One quote that I would put in the back of her biography would be one of the coolest people in the school.
Yeah,
that's fair.
I believe I
very cool.
Twice throughout.
Okay, that was his opinion, subjective. Jacob's first adjective, still trying to process.
Illustrious.
Also, what's the name of this podcast?
It's
A Few Thoughts.
We are-
Spelled THOTS.
We are
That's who we are.
and we
I
also
don't
have
classify
thoughts.
as a thought.
You what?
I don't classify as a thought.
Well, too
That's
bad.
okay.
You do now.
I'll make up for it. What you lack in it, we'll make up for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mary
You just have.
It's
It's okay.
Mary put on makeup today, so she's basically asking for it.
Yeah, I literally put on mascara. So
Been in her house
really,
all day.
yeah,
Mary just talks different when she has makeup on.
yeah. I really like. I'm bold. I put something on my main story. Do you know how often I do that? Never. That's how I'm feeling today.
You put a YOLO on your
Unstoppable.
main story.
You did
Not
put
only
a
did I
YOLO on
not
your
only
main
did I
story.
post on my main story, I posted a YOLO.
That was very bold.
So much thought energy.
Yeah, and like half the answers are genuine. Yeah, not so much. However, I'm getting some good recipe ideas, so that's what I got going.
Okay, well, we are, as I said, here with Megan Liu, incredibly talented, mainly in the art category, in the arts, the visual arts.
Megan, what do you consider your main talent? Like,
Let's
if you had
let's
to
hear a
go.
little bit about that.
Do you have any secret talents?
No. If they're
Okay, well, how
secret,
about
Okay, Megan. The thing that I think is most present about you within the school is that like literally any time that anything is happening, you will be there taking pictures of that thing.
Yeah, I'd like to consider myself a cryptid because I'm just everywhere, you know?
Yeah. Why?
Dude, my favorite memory of you,
I don't know if
Megan,
that's
is
what
I
a cryptid is.
go to watch the play and I'm like sitting like second row and I look over and you're in one of the seats that like doesn't have anyone on it.
Oh,
standing up, taking a picture on stage, and that was a magical experience.
Okay,
for
I don't
me.
know why, like, two people just have to sit in the very back row because I'm not allowed to block anybody's view, so then I have to just, like, keep looking. I don't know. Just, I wonder what the castmates thought. They just look into the audience and see me.
So why do you choose to be the person that is just everywhere at once? Because I know Yearbook has multiple people to take pictures. Like,
Yeah.
why you put yourself in that position?
Well, not to overshare, but why else have me on this podcast? I only joined Yearbook because I needed a tech credit, and it seemed like a more artsy way to get a tech credit by being a photog. And okay, so when you are also, sorry if you hear a quiver in my voice does that. When you're shooting something, you're not actually like taking part of it, like you're observing what's happening. You're not actually being in what's happening. And so like I never went to a basketball game in my life or any sports outing for that fact. So I just kind of shot everything because like it wasn't 100% getting experience, but it's like 50% more that I never would have had otherwise, if that makes
I mean,
sense.
showing up is half the battle, so like.
Yeah. So like I literally would not know what a basketball game feels like if I had not joined Yearbook.
Do you think your life has grown in any way because you know what a basketball game is?
Dang.
I feel like I have a more solid grasp on like high school isn't all that it's cracked up to be because I've seen more of it.
So you can
Like
In a good or bad way?
qualify your
Yeah, I
cynicism.
don't. Is that
In a good or bad way?
Well, no, so like I didn't go to the game every Friday with my friends, but like I've been to a game. I know what they're like. I wouldn't have fun, therefore I'm not missing it.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I went to a lot of games, but I was also always in the band section, which is not ideal in any circumstance. Because
It's nice
I don't
to
want to look
have-
at your memes while I'm trying to watch this man slam dunk. Like, what?
Markel Hood never misses a shot.
you hear
Never
gang
has
yell
he ever.
across the gym,
Just-
and then the backboard shatters.
Then everyone stands up and claps.
Everybody stands up and claps.
Mrs.
Standing
Bowen rises from the dead, tries to make sure that no one storms the field, but we all do anyway. Every time.
And during all of this, Megan Liu is staying calm and lying down, Superman on the court floor,
Yeah.
getting an epic shot
Right in front of Markel Hood.
right in front of Markel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Our
not good.
queen.
Have you gotten any?
Megan is our queen.
Has Markel Hood stepped on you specifically, Megan? Have you gotten any injuries from Photog?
No, although like they happen, and I've been like ambivalent towards the possibility of them happening.
Okay.
Yeah, have you ever like
Basically, I don't care if I put
sidelines-
myself in danger's way.
like have you ever gotten like football is like coming at you, they're running at you, and you just like don't realize you get like tackled, or like basketballs hit out of bounds like to you? Like how often does that happen?
I mean, not very often, but like I was almost hit in the head with a basketball, but you know I ducked.
Yeah.
I feel like the cheerleaders get the worst of it sometimes. Like
Yeah.
people really are running into them all the time on those sidelines. I am
At
scared.
basketball game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like you have to learn how to shoot with both eyes open because you don't want to get run over. I don't do that, but you know.
You don't shoot with both eyes open.
No, it hurts my eyes because one of them is a viewfinder, so it's like a weird headache situation.
You take one contact out and leave one in. That's
No,
what
I
you
think
do.
that's how it works.
That would hurt me more.
But then it gets more depressing when like there was a time when I shot the dances, and it was because like I had nothing better to do that night except shoot the dances for yearbook, and that's where it gets kind of depressing. But like you know,
I mean, sometimes it's equally depressing to go to the dance and be at the dance for the dance.
Yeah.
Oh God, Megan, like, did
Yes.
you shoot Sweetheart this year?
this year no, I refuse to shoot any dances this year because that'd just
Good.
be too depressing.
Good.
It's
It was bad.
we
I think you'd feel good about yourself if you were there.
yeah, knowing
It's
you didn't
also
have to pay to
awkward.
get it.
Because like you're supposed to get shots of like people living it up and having fun, but also like you've been to the dances. That's like 15 minutes with 3 people that are actually photo worthy.
Yeah.
There's 15 people that actually have fun at school dances.
And
Yeah.
it's most of our friend
Yeah,
group
usually it's
jumping up and down, yelling "yeah," play plug walk, and then doing
Yelling
yelling A in the
that.
offbeats.
You see me in the
My
corner of
favorite.
the eye with the camera.
My favorite is Emily McNally. She just tries so hard to have fun, and it's so sweet.
It's so
She's
contagious and
having
it works.
fun.
Yeah, no, she is. But like one time she was dancing, she was trying so hard to dance really hard, and she like went up to me and she was like, "I'm trying so hard, guys. Come on."
I don't know
No.
how I feel about Emily McNally.
She's
Fantastic.
cool. She's cool.
Oh god.
She's
Like
got-
people who are good vibes at parties are good. The people who refuse to dance, you're not quirky, you're just being
Gotta
annoying
dance.
because now you're standing in the middle of a circle that's jumping around you and you have no reaction. Like you got to do something.
To be fair
Isn't
though,
that-
I have left every school dance since freshman year early because I don't like them.
I mean, that's
That's
fair.
pretty
If it's not your vibe,
It's
it's not your
really
vibe.
fun.
Speaking of freshman year dances, remember when it was in the commons with the lights on? Okay, first of all, having the lights on for a dance.
Beautiful.
I didn't
Second
go
of
to
all,
that one.
Oh, I did, and I thought it was fun. That's how
With the
like,
lights on?
unwavering-
With the lights
That's
on.
how unwavering my spirit was.
Travis, do you remember Calvin Winkler
Yeah.
trying really hard to get a balloon with like tissue paper on top to go over light
I do
for like
remember
2
that.
hours?
And for some reason, every single person knew that was a bad idea, except for Calvin Winkler, Ben Murdoch, and Dirks. So no one could disagree.
3 of the
Tried so
sometimes
hard.
smartest people. Oh no.
Yeah, but like it was a bad idea, and it was a bad idea because we all went to the dance and it didn't work at all.
Yeah.
I mean, that just sounds like a middle school like event.
No, middle school mixers, those things went hard. We had bouncy houses, and I won
Oh, that
every
one time
race
there
I
was a
had.
bouncy house. That was pretty lit. That
And
was
like one of the games was to eat a donut off the string without using your hands. I am so good at that. Are you kidding? Like, my God. It was built for me.
Why don't we have bouncy houses at high school dances?
Because
Money.
people suck.
That'd be- I
Everyone
mean,
sucks.
I don't think it would end well. Somebody would probably pop it, but
Yeah.
I mean, for sure. But
like purposefully
would be fun.
with their
While it was-
switchblade knife,
The one you carry to
the one that they carry in their sock, just in case the
Just
rival
for fun.
gang shows up.
Carry what in your sock?
Switchblade.
Oh, I see. Okay.
because we're bringing it back to the outsiders.
I don't want to
Did
talk
you guys-
about the outsiders.
You guys know Rachel Pang?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Rachel Pang's my
See?
favorite.
Like her hobby was knives, and she would have like 3 knives
She
on
had
her
a lot of
any given
knives.
day.
It was like incredibly helpful because like I don't know why anytime at school I was like, shoot, I need to open this. Somehow she'd always be in the room and I'm like, God, you're so convenient.
Well, it's
I
like at least
appreciate
she
you.
wasn't malicious.
No,
Oh,
like
no,
I'd
she
be
was
concerned
good.
if she like
Like she was like,
scary.
I feel
But
like
she
if you go.
Sorry. No.
Okay, well, like if you like knives like that much, like the chances of you being like evil are raised.
Mm-hmm.
But she totally like reversed that, and she was just a chiller for real.
Yeah, there's no malicious bone in Rachel Pang's body.
No, I don't
she's just
think-
wonderful.
I don't think she could hurt anybody.
She got suspended once though because the SRO saw her with like her pocket knives.
Oh, I think that's
Yeah,
probably
wait,
more of
wait.
like they probably had to do it out of like I have to now, but like
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you carry around 3 knives in school, you got to be like acceptant of the risk that might happen. You know, like I feel like she was just fine with it.
Oh yeah, she was. Remember
Mhm.
during an assembly? It was at the very end, but they hadn't let us out yet, so she was walking across the gym floor with the textbook
Yeah.
vertical on her head, and then the
Oh.
whole school clapped for her.
Oh, I do remember that.
yeah. Because that's when I was like, oh, she does not give a single crap, and I value that. Like that's cool.
That was cool. That was cool.
Right.
It was the
More
election
and more
assembly.
people noticed.
Boy, it
What assembly?
was the election assembly sophomore year and a sophomore year.
Oh, I did not have
Yeah.
that in memory.
The election speeches lasted for 5 minutes, not each, but 5 minutes in total.
Is that the one where Tim Park just went vote for Tim Park?
No, it was sophomore. It was like the executive elections back when the elections were held like at an assembly,
Yes.
and it was like no one was contested, and one role like no one like was running for at all.
Yeah.
So it was just weird.
That was weird.
I mean, better to go out that way. Like, that's why I'm really happy the year that they decided, hey, like, we're gonna switch everything virtually. Like, you don't have to actually give a speech. That was the year I decided to run for something, so I didn't have to give a speech, which is so cool.
Speeches were fun. Like if somebody with like a good sense of humor got up and did a speech, like Derek, like the speeches he gave were always so funny.
Okay.
Their
Derek's
speeches-
speeches were good, but he was not a good president.
Oh no!
Oh no, he was
No, no, he was horrible.
But we all knew
Like
that.
he was
knew
funny.
It's like Leorio.
So who do we really care about? If you're funny or if you're good?
Funny.
like a good
Funny.
bit. Like,
Funny.
you put the funny person, you give them the spot, but you also make sure that another good person is there to back them up to make sure that things run smoothly.
Like,
Yeah, that's
good-
why Annabelle was there.
Yeah. And look, Harry. I don't know. I don't think I could give a funny speech. Like, I don't know why. I just don't think I'd be
Yeah,
capable.
no, I'm not funny enough to give a funny speech. I realize that.
The funniest I'd get is going, "Hey buddies, haha, this sucks, doesn't it? Yeah." Like I was thinking, I was like, maybe if we have class day, I'd do the class day speech, but I literally got as far as like, "Well, this has been a roller coaster, hasn't it, guys?" Yeah, that was wild. And that's as
Yeah.
far as I got.
The problem is like I'm not like I could make like a really dry, sarcastic speech, you know, that would be funny for like 10 people, but then
No, more people think that's funny than you think.
But
I-
also,
yeah.
like, would it be?
yeah,
I
like
don't
not,
know.
not enough
Received
people know
well.
me- yeah, not enough people know me and like me for that to be like taken well, and for like the whole room to get it. You know,
People know you, Travis.
they know me, but they don't know me. You know, like they don't
Yeah.
have a sense of humor. They think I have no sense of humor.
People, because I know like 10% of our grade.
Hey, this is weird. Megan and Travis, I feel like you were two very like everyone knows who you are people in the entire grade.
How? I
Yeah,
live-
everybody-
Again,
everybody
back
knows
to the
You're
point.
there all the time.
You're always there, Megan.
Okay. Well, yes, but like, okay, so if you only know 10% of your grade and
You two
All
are in this 10%, I think, for most people.
knows one person, then you're gonna be like, oh yeah, the whole school knows who you are. But no, it's just who you know. It's not like the entire school.
No, like everybody knows who you are, Megan.
I got confronted by Luke Blau at Corner Bakery Cafe saying that's my president. So
Okay, well that's
people-
wow.
That
It's
is
also
kind of
just
weird,
out of the.
but-
You didn't work at Corner when. Wait,
it was during the summer. It was during the summer, Mary. After junior year,
how magical.
2 years after I was president.
I mean, I'm sure they know a girl with long hair and a camera, but like,
Yeah, sure.
You're that girl with the long hair in the camera.
I'm that
Oh,
girl.
That's the one.
Megan's that girl.
Oh my God, she's
She's that-
not like other girls.
I'm quirky.
She watches anime.
Again, not like
I
other
watched
girls.
anime before it was cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
shoot,
did.
kill him.
Don't make me be pretentious, because I'm really good at it.
Megan, what anime
pretentious,
are you
Megan.
watching right now?
Oh, you like
Answer.
anime? Name at least like 5 of their albums, guys. Like, you know what idiots.
Name every episode of Attack on Titan and your favorite part from each.
In the original Japanese.
You like anime? No.
Do you speak Japanese? I don't think so.
You like anime? Really? That's crazy. So, like, name like Avatar: Last Airbender, season 3, episode 13, minute 25, second 22. What line are they saying? Didn't think so. I don't know what happened.
What's your favorite episode of Cory in the House?
Oh God, that's a great question. The one where
What's your favorite story arc?
the one where Corey bombs Wall Street.
Leads
Wonder
us
Corey
into the
eats
Great
the rich.
Depression.
The one where Corey gets arrested for a hate crime.
The one
Okay, who edits the podcast?
There's
No
no
editing.
editing.
There's no editing.
No
editing.
editing?
There's
no
no editing.
No.
It's an hour of raw footage.
Rough footage.
We're
Raw
20 minutes
footage.
in, baby.
We're almost done, Megan. We got 40 more minutes.
Wait, when did you start recording? Because like,
9 o'clock.
It's exactly 9 o'clock.
oh, okay, okay.
So the second it hits 10:01, trash talk us all you want. Or you can start now. That would honestly also be funny.
That could be interesting.
Well, I'm
Our guest hates us and we can't do anything about it because we want our full time.
I'm a little wary about talking in depth about real people because they're real people.
Then don't talk in depth.
Yeah,
about
I think we should avoid talking about real people.
I agree.
Yeah.
yeah,
then
that's
I
a
don't
good
know,
one.
Jacob. It's a little bit too meta for me.
What?
That's not meta at all. That's the opposite of meta.
I don't know
What I
what
just
meta
did was
means.
meta.
That what you did was meta.
Okay, do we want to review what meta means? Wait, I could just Google this. Hold
Well,
up.
no, because the Google definition isn't gonna do it. Meta is like
This is
like-
Mary's also a dumbass and a thought. But
here's
Meta
the
is
Mary's stupid
Talking
hour.
about Podcast, podcast.
Meta is like when you talk about like how something works. Like
It's
I guess like
ask There is during the podcast.
yeah, it's like breaking the fourth wall, kind of. You know.
okay.
The illusion that this is a real conversation that we're having.
Yes, I mean it is a real conversation. It's just like
It's completely scripted. These people are being fooled.
Yeah, I wrote the parts for each of us.
our names aren't even real.
That's why we
We
talk
actually
about
were named.
I'm actually Larry Maxman, so
Larry
bet you didn't
Moe
see that coming.
I'm actually Megan
Early-
Wu, so
and Joe.
I'm Joe
Travis,
Mama.
you're
Nice
best
to meet you.
Joe.
Megan, I can't hear you. What do you say?
Do your best Megan Liu impression. Go.
I can't do that.
I can't sound like a small Asian girl.
For so many reasons, I can't do that, Megan.
Okay. I appreciate the concern then.
What anime are you watching now, Megan?
I haven't started one yet. I want to watch Given. I heard good
Might
things.
I recommend a good one?
Yes.
it's
Also,
called-
don't judge me.
It's called Hunter x Hunter. It's really good. It's about 148 episodes.
Pretty underground.
Yeah, I don't know if you've
Oh.
heard of it.
She's
But
so proud that she watched an anime.
shut up! I have so little to my name.
Oh,
Anime does not give you street cred, Mary.
It does not, but you
It
know
doesn't
what?
not. It doesn't take away street cred, but I don't think it.
It
adds
gives me
to it.
street cred in a
It
universe
depends on
that
what
I
audience.
don't.
I don't
Well,
know. I feel like if you're Denzel Curry and like watch anime, that's even like that's so much better.
okay, when Elon Musk is wearing a freaking Kakegururi shirt in public on Twitter, like, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Elon was
Wait.
bald for a very long time.
Did our meeting time get cut down because we have 10
seems
minutes
like
before the
it.
end
Oh,
of
yeah.
this?
Did you recognize that I sent 2 links in the house party?
Why?
Oh, look at this.
That
This
would be the
is
reason.
innovation
Oh.
at its
Oh, so we
finest. Oh,
switched.
fine.
Okay.
So once it's over, this is also meta. Once it's
So we
over,
have to someone needs to start a sentence at the last second.
Mhm.
That way we can, and you have to pick up exactly where you left off. It'll be really cool.
Yeah.
Just for everyone wondering when it
That means I
sounds really
have to
cool.
open a house party back up.
Yep. Good luck.
That's a risk that I don't want to take.
No one wants to take that
Why?
because his house party always freezes and it makes his computer.
And it literally destroys the computer.
Oof.
But it's okay because he always gets stuck in a really funny position. Like he's always like
No,
looking
I'm always
kind of
attractive when I
off
get
camera, like kind of looking off camera, and it's like,
Always
oh,
cute.
that's. I don't know.
Megan, how do you
Yes.
spell Gibbon?
Given?
Like
Yeah,
the monkey.
the anime.
Gibbon. Gibbon.
Oh, it's just Given. Given. Although, don't judge me, because, like, okay, I haven't watched it. I've heard good things about it, but, like, I know it's a boys' love, and I don't know on what spectrum it is a boys' love, so
What is that? Does that mean it's a gay anime?
people listening, you know what I mean. These folks don't. I mean, essentially, but, like, the sliding scale of gay gets
Megan,
real-
I hate to
real
break it to you. You said people who are listening. No one is
No one's
listening.
Really awesome, Megan.
Okay, I imagine the average person listening to this podcast has higher anime knowledge than you guys.
The average person doesn't listen to this podcast.
The average person doesn't know anything about anime.
Yeah. I don't know, like, because there'd be somebody that you're friends with, so that automatically, like, narrows the demographic.
Megan, we don't
Have
say
friends.
this to anyone. No one's gonna listen to this.
I
Okay.
haven't listened to any of these after.
I've listened to one. I refuse to listen to the last one.
Okay, so basically, yeah, as far as I can tell, it's like, it's gay, you know, we all
Mhm.
love gay.
I do
But-
love gay.
Yeehaw.
It's like, okay, okay, so there's like, it's, okay, just because an anime is gay doesn't mean it's bad.
I don't.
Why?
None of us said that.
I said that.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's a
Damn it,
preface.
Travis.
That, like, gay animes certainly get, like, sometimes just a little too anime about it, if that makes sense.
hmm
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Neither do
it's-
I, but I'm pretending like I do. So.
Mary, remember when the bear in Hunter x Hunter like made a whole monologue about he's like a useless human?
Oh, the koala bear man?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like that? Like that?
The that is an
What?
example of an anime getting too anime.
Oh, like having deep talks about it. Yeah, I didn't like that part. 'Cause,
Just
like,
out of
I don't
the blue.
care that
A
like.
monologue.
Oh my god, the purpose for life is blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Show me.
One
like-
might even say a soliloquy.
Oh.
And that's
Well,
not like a huge like a jarring example, or even the part of the examples that like Megan is talking about, but it's definitely an anime trope that like gets overused a lot. And
I think
Ew.
it's just when, like, you see the hand of anime while you're watching an anime.
Mhm.
Like, oh, yep, just because
This is
anime.
anime.
Like, your suspension of disbelief is interrupted.
Mhm.
That's like, okay, this has like nothing to do with that, but like you kind of like when you realize what you're watching, I don't know, every now and then I'll like, somebody will have the TV on and I'll be listening for only the laugh tracks and not any of the other words. And you realize how often laugh tracks are played and it's disgusting.
Oh yeah, no, it's awesome.
It's so
I wish I
bad.
had a laugh track for my life.
No, you
It
don't.
would never turn on.
It would never stop.
It would never
No,
turn
it
on.
would
There would be no
stop.
laughs.
It would either never turn on because it's like this isn't funny, or it would like just be laughing at like I'm crying and it's just laughing and like have no idea why.
That's funny. That's a good bit. Oh, Mary. That's a good bit.
It could be a
Put
good
laugh
bit.
track on a Saw movie.
Yeah, a laugh track. A laugh track, but it's like over a depressed person, you know?
It's just
Like
like,
they're just so sad, but like the laugh track, anytime they say something depressing, it's just a laugh track.
it's like they're thinking about getting out of bed and they realize that they don't want to. It's just a laugh track cues in the back.
No.
That's such a good idea. I'm gonna film that, bro. I'm gonna make my parents hold my phone camera and film that. That's so
Hey
good.
guys, my computer's at 69%. Just throwing that out there.
Oh God,
Please
that's
continue.
hilarious.
God, I know.
Nice.
Nice.
I also
Nice.
I left a house party earlier today and I left. My parting words were happy 420 guys, and then I left because it was 420.
I'm giggling right now, to be honest. with you.
Laugh track would be playing. Laugh
Yes,
tracks
yes,
would
there
be
would be a
playing
laugh track
right
playing.
now. Laugh track of my life. Like
You can't see,
Uh,
but I'm holding up a thumbs up. I've been holding that thumbs up since you started the sentence.
just
It's
I
a little
appreciate it.
passive-aggressive.
Is it like
That's
a
a
screw
joke.
you thumbs up?
I made a joke.
you just
Oh, you want to know? You want to know what makes that makes me want?
What?
I want
chicken
ice
pot
cream.
pie. Oh.
I want ice cream.
Mhm.
Excuse me?
You know what? You know what it makes me want? Roll chicken pot pie.
I thought you said Jacob pot pie. I'm like, what are you talking about?
That's tasty.
Should I go get ice cream right now just to spite Jacob?
No. But ice cream from the ice cream place. That's really good.
Dude, I love that ice cream place. I love
That
how
ice cream place.
But
The
we're
one
thinking
that's
about
really
we're
good.
thinking about the same place, right?
No,
Yeah, the ice cream place.
I'm really not.
No, like
Ice
the one
cream?
ice cream place that's by like the AMC,
There's
I
like
can't, I
8
can't. No, I have no idea.
by the big AMC.
Decadent the dessert store.
Oh
No.
shoot! Yeah,
I'm
no,
trying not to name drop where we live.
Oh, well, it's a chain.
Is
Okay,
Decadent
it's
thing?
weird to like talk with the knowledge that everything on the internet exists and can come haunt us in our political
I don't want to
careers,
get
Travis.
DDoSed.
But also the fact that nobody's gonna listen to this, so it's like, what are we being safe for?
That's very true.
That's
Okay,
true. I want a scoop of strawberry ice cream and a scoop of mint chip ice cream on a waffle cone from Silas and Maddie's.
Oh my goodness, you're
I
right.
don't even know what that is.
Oh my God,
ice cream place.
Silas and we went there so much last summer.
I went there twice,
We did.
but
I went there like all the time, like on my own, just to get ice cream.
We're gonna
That
go there
sounds
like
really
twice
good.
this summer because quarantine.
God, it's so good.
Mhm.
first time I went to the dessert store place, they're doing a special where you could get the bottom half of a cupcake, 2 scoops of ice cream, and then the top half of the cupcake on top. There's like a cupcake sandwich.
Throw it in
And-
a fish sandwich.
Oh my god, that was so good. Like,
Upset-
yes.
The upsetting thing
Decadent's
about
like too
Decadent
much.
is that it's like you can never eat it all, but it all looks so good, you know?
That's
Like-
you can't eat it all.
I've yet to go there and get a cookie skillet or like a brownie skillet and see anyone finish it.
Yeah.
It's
Like, I've never.
so wasteful. It's It's literally decadent.
Did I tell you the
Yeah.
time where we remember when we all like left you to go to Grimaldi's?
Me?
No, me.
What?
What?
Remember? Ugh. Ugh.
Wait, you left me or we left you?
I left our entire prom group or sweetheart group to go to
Honestly,
Grimaldi's.
good for you
Oh,
guys.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
After
I do
that,
remember this.
we went and got Decadent. We just brought the Decadent to the Grimaldi's, and we were like, "Huh? What are you gonna do about it?" Beth Schneiderson, who's also at this Grimaldi's for no reason.
Okay.
We really just named.
Yeah, that's okay.
You've been naming so
No.
many names.
I love Beth. It's fine.
We're not saying anything bad about them. Just
That's
their
true.
existence.
No, I love Beth with a passion.
I do love
So-
Beth.
Right.
Dude, that
But, like-
strip of stores is so good, and yet all of it is so expensive and so strange that I don't ever go outside of a group. So that's unfortunate.
This is probably gonna shut off really soon.
Yeah. So you should say something bad so that they won't hear it.
Oh my God, Travis, didn't you remember that the time you said it's something so bad, and it was like,
Travis.
That wasn't the end.
oh, I was like, remember that time
Travis.
you said the thing that you're about to say?
Remember when Travis said, "Everybody type it in the chat. Alex is a stupid."
How is there still a
I'm
minute? It's been
getting-
less than
yeah.
a minute for so
I'm
long.
getting a little clue that's not gonna be less than a minute.
This is such a long minute.
Boy, this minute's taking over.
Oh, Travis came.
I started recording.
Okay. So what was that thing you were gonna say, Travis?
It's
Just out of
actually that I can't do that. I was gonna make such a funny joke, but now it's recorded.
Okay.
I really do be like that. Jacob, you
Yeah,
just
that's
missed Travis's
fair.
joke. Wow, that's unfortunate. Looks like
What?
he's in the-
He was there. I admitted both of you at the same time. You can't fool me, Mary.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't think you know what
We
happened.
were talking
So-
critically about your beard, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, do you not like how I haven't shaved?
I do. I really do like it. I just think it's not long enough. I think
It's
you need to-
well, it's like it's not. There's places where it isn't.
I'm saying you guys should all go bald and then only grow out your beards.
Mary,
No.
Mary, you know the deal. You know when push comes to shove, I'll go bald if you go bald.
Okay, but this is a commitment for one of us, I think. Because to return to your hairstyle, that's like maybe a month, till it looks normal again.
No, it's not.
Mine's like maybe a year.
Mary, what you don't realize is I don't want to do it.
That's why I'm not gonna do it.
That's why I'm not gonna do it.
Megan, how much money would it take for you to go bald? Like
A
shave off
lot.
your hair?
Not a lot.
Really?
Megan, if I paid you $100, would you shave all your hair off?
With some more coercing, probably.
Really?
I mean, no shampoo.
I would
and
not do that to
conditioning
you.
costs. I
I
would.
mean, I feel like I have to talk myself into it for a few days first, but like every time I see those just shave your head TikToks, like I'm
Oh God, that audio is so like aggressive. It's like, shave your head. What are you gonna do? Do it now. If you don't do it, you're gonna be such a lame parent. And it's like so aggressive, and it makes me like want to But yeah, for context to all two of our listeners, eventually, maybe over the course of the next 80 years, Megan's hair is like maybe down past her waist, right?
oh yeah, no, it's past my waist.
Past her waist.
Nice.
It's like
Yeah. So
upper thigh.
yeah. So
She doesn't post about it on her story.
What's
was that an at me?
No, that's not at someone else.
what's
We're not naming names negatively.
Oh.
Dear listener, if you're confused, well, so am I.
As am I.
No, I know what he's talking
This
about.
is voice talk, guys.
So boys.
Boys talk.
I've never heard anything more
No
sad.
girls allowed.
It's not boys talk.
They branch off and do their own side podcast just called
Oh.
Boys Talk, where it's them
Jacob.
going, the thing.
Oh,
It's voice talk hour.
it's a stormy day in London town.
There it goes.
Oh, that's never.
Ooh.
And this is
Trump sort of racist. Ooh, voice talk.
Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
we just lost our only listener, guys. Dang it.
Megan.
Jacob.
There's been something I want to talk about.
Okay.
Right. Megan is an artistic individual.
She is
She's a choir female, right?
goddess. Thank you very
She's a
much.
choir goddess, of course. But I feel like I don't know if this is true or not, but I feel like she spends a lot more time doing painting, drawing, those are your two things, right? Photography, of course, too.
Yeah, but I guess the trifecta would essentially be piano, drawing, and photography.
So drawing before painting, right?
Yeah, no, painting, I'm not. Alina Lee's your painting person.
Elaine, okay, Elaine is the
I'm
painter.
like trying to bring up my painting skills to my drawing skill levels.
Of course.
So.
This
Hate to flex on
Well,
you,
you have to draw to paint, so.
but I painted 2 circles the other day. Both were outlined by a water bottle, and I still managed to not follow that outline. So that's my flex.
This is a weird sidebar that I don't want to go anywhere, but Alina Lee plays the harp.
She does.
So cool. She had to join band. She had to join band for a song that we never played. So she was always just in there having to listen to us miserably play for an hour a day.
For homework in that class.
Yeah, I just felt bad. I was like, you should leave. You should not have signed up for this. You got pranked really hard, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not a big band enthusiast. It has been how many weeks since spring break? Like at least a month, right?
Or it's in a month, yeah.
Yeah, I have not taken my French horn out of the back of my trunk, and it has been in my garage the entire time.
Nice.
So,
Good for the instrument, or does it not matter with brass?
oh, it's probably really bad for the instrument. I just don't have anywhere to put it inside without it being in the way.
Well, it doesn't have a case.
It does.
You should have it in your closet.
Yeah.
It's just easier to leave it in my car at this point.
Anyway, back to the original topic.
Right. So Megan and drawing.
Yes.
You draw every day, right? Pretty much.
I aim to, yeah.
You aim to, but most days. Then you draw most days, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing have you been doing it a lot? I guess since you do it in school, you probably haven't been doing it that much more since we've been all locked inside, right?
It's easier to do something daily when it's like built into your regimen. So like,
Yeah.
I would just not do homework and just stare and draw my classmates. And for quarantine, it's essentially just house party. Whenever I'm on a call, I'm just doing something artistic. It's like neither one is like enough to hold my attention.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done any of those like challenges? One where it's like Inktober, or like I don't know. I know there's a lot of them, but
I've done Inktober.
that sounds cool. It seems really hard.
Are you going to be
but-
making any fan art soon, Megan?
Megan.
If I make fan art, that is not for the public to know.
Oh my goodness.
Megan,
That's
Oh,
very
First of all-
it's not as incriminating as it sounds. It's just like
well. That sounds very incriminating.
It sounds like you're making porno.
you made it sound a lot worse than I bet it
It
is.
sounds like you're drawing porn, Megan.
Okay, that is not what I'm alluding to. I'm just saying, like, I don't want like the average Joe at our school to look at me and be like, oh yeah, like I can find her like anime fan art online.
Yeah.
Like that's just like not the vibes.
You don't want Luke Blau to just be like, oh, I want to see Megan Lou's anime fan art.
Yeah, that's not
Mhm.
like I'm not John. I wish I was, but
That's what I was referencing because he's making Minecraft Steve fan art, right?
well,
What
also,
a king.
okay, like
I love John.
like his fan art can be like genuinely appreciated, and I say this with capital letters, the boys. Like,
It is art. It is art for the boys. I will say.
yeah, but like me just like making anime fan art, like me posting it to a public account with my name, like that doesn't
Yeah.
generate anything.
So what I'm hearing is if we make you an Instagram with a fake code name,
Oh.
That's bold of you to assume I don't already have one.
Oh.
Oh.
The hunt begins.
Is
No.
this where you're posting your porn, Megan?
No, that's
You can't
fake.
have
Porn
porn on
that you
it.
draw?
What?
Can we make like I don't know, what's Travis Jacob art, whatever, like the one account name that everyone at our school has, but like with their names, and then you post it under their names.
Oh.
I'm so confused what you just said.
You guys knowing is too much already.
Oh,
Okay.
hunt begins, Megan. Hunt
Yeah,
begins.
hunt
Yeah.
Okay.
Megan,
Okay. What bothers me is when, because you can make multiple accounts on Instagram, right? But then
Mhm.
like somehow Instagram knows that you own all of those accounts.
Yeah.
And so then,
it'll,
like, contact syncing, like, if you have it for one account, it can possibly apply to the other, even though you didn't, like, said, I don't know, like, so I get paranoid about stuff like that, but.
Well, is it? Yeah. I mean, can you make multiple accounts with the same email?
No, you can use one like with your email, one with your phone number, one with your.
Well, you know, I wouldn't know because I don't have 4 Instagram accounts like somebody here.
Okay, literally 2 of them are school accounts, like for school clubs.
That's really awkward.
Oh, I thought he was adding me because I have 4.
I'm
No,
not mad.
See, we just live different
4?
lives than you guys. See, it's not that abnormal, guys.
No,
We're just
no,
idiots.
no, it's abnormal.
No.
I have 2. I have the Paul account and Travis.
But Paul is different.
I have
Well,
NHS
And it, yeah, and
Band.
it's different.
and my Rinsta and my Finsta.
Well, that makes it different.
How?
Because the way you said it before, it was like I have 4 Instagram accounts. It's like, okay.
Like 4 of myself? Like,
Yes, that's what that
Functions,
sounds like.
Jacob.
That's
They
what
have
that sounds
different
like.
functions.
no, you're
That's
just
what
an
that sounds
idiot,
like.
Jacob.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not. No,
He's
I'm
a
Mr.
little
I have
idiot.
one account. Just
That
one
sounds
account,
like
Mr.
that
Jacob.
sounds like you have like a Rinsta, a Finsta, a photography Instagram, and then like a cooking Instagram. That's what
What
that
if I
sounds like when
did?
you say I
What
have
if I
4
did?
Instagram.
Yeah, but those all have different purposes.
The point is you have 4.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. I only have one. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm epic and cool. And
No, that's
Yeah.
not what that
That's
agrees.
That's what I
like
got from this
not
whole thing
multifaceted,
is that
I'm
Jacob's
sorry.
epic and cool, and if you don't follow his epic and cool standards, you're not epic.
Ding
Exactly.
dong,
That's
opinion
totally the
wrong.
truth.
Jesus Christ.
I watched Baby Driver last night.
Baby Driver's good.
It was a good decision. That's all I wanted to say.
That's a total non sequitur.
Megan,
Yes.
That was a vocab word.
what do you want to do with drawing in the future? Like, what's your plan? Do you want us to just draw like casually, or try to sell some of your art, or what?
I mean, I've thought about it, and the answer is I don't know. I think it's currently 50-50 up in the air right now whether I want to actually have my job be studio art, because part of me is afraid that would just ruin it for me as a hobby.
Mhm.
But I do want to end up somewhere creative, and right now I'm like interested in film production. So like
So
working backstage on like Broadway or something like
yeah,
that.
so you want to animate animes then?
Oh,
That's what you got?
Yeah, so you want to be anime.
I enjoy consuming anime and cartoons. I do not know if I would enjoy making anime and cartoons.
I don't.
Travis,
I'll
out of
be honest,
curiosity, where
I don't
did
think the people that make anime and cartoons enjoy making anime and cartoons, unless it's like Rick and Morty.
that is no.
wait?
No,
Okay,
that's not
Travis,
how that
where
works,
did you get?
Travis.
I want to be backstage at a Broadway production and going, ah, yes, making anime.
It
Where
was a
did-
it was a reference to a conversation that I had with Megan earlier
Oh,
Oh, okay.
that I
Glad-
thought I could recreate here.
Okay, I didn't get the reference, so that was just you then, Travis.
God, that's
Anyway.
embarrassing. That's really awkward for you. Are you ready,
point
now,
was- the
Travis?
point
Are you
was-
just flustered?
This is meta as well, but the point was that we would have the conversation like why she didn't want to be in anime because she likes anime and she likes art. So like the natural conclusion of that logic is that she would want to work on anime. But
that's not. I mean, I wouldn't connect those two.
Well, I mean, like when you work on a show, there are a lot of different positions, so it's not like it's very what's it called, like assembly lined, because like different people have very specific tasks. So I might enjoy doing one of the like less intensive ones, like a storyboard artist or like background
Coloring.
artist.
that's cool.
Like I would not want to do coloring. No.
Oh.
If you were a storyboard artist in a writer's room, I think that would be so cool.
Yeah. Well,
That'd
okay. I wish I knew how to write, like
Yeah.
not flowery language, whatever, but just like a good story, because that's always what makes the best like stories. But,
Well, that's the thing in a writer's room. Like they don't make like there's one person who like writes the stories in a writer room. The other people are just there to riff off of. You know.
Yeah, everyone else just goes, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
And then like
Yeah,
sometimes they'll be like,
like-
what if they say this? And then you're like, ha ha ha, that should go in the thing. And then it goes.
What if there's a dragon? And everyone
Megan,
goes,
surround
Okay.
yourself with yes men.
yes, man.
What? No. Okay. Well, so
I'd be such a good yes man. Okay, go.
okay.
You already are.
Writer's
You're a
room.
woman, Mary.
Oh shoot, you're right.
Okay, go on, Megan.
So, okay, yeah, there's a lot of people that go into a production, but the problem is when like you have a show that like you love and it's great, but then like it's also just like a flaming pile dumpster fire that just is kind of falling apart by the end.
Hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like that,
So you
That would
don't want to
hurt.
see something that you love initially die, and you be working on it.
Yeah.
well, no, just when it's a writer's room, there's multiple writers, there's multiple storyboard artists, and so like okay, Steven Universe. The problem Steven Universe has is that like they don't have like a lot of writers, they have a lot of storyboard artists, if that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Like it's not a story and then they make it into art. It's like what are cool scenes, and then let's like stitch that into a story.
Yeah, which is a way to write a show, but it's
It
not.
seems like
maybe
not
the best way.
efficient, but
Yeah,
not
or just like okay,
overmuch.
Voltron,
It
you're doing
seems
it
like
together. The writers there like tried to do too many things and didn't think too far out, and it's when you have multiple people working on the same thing, it's hard to establish like a long-term timeline,
Mhm.
which is what you should do first. But
Yeah.
can you just like, watch too many of those like hour and a half long rant videos about why X show sucks?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Watch
just
like
like-
Cinnamon Sins.
It's
I'm
so
just
hard in a
exposed-
TV show because like movies are built around that. Taika Waititi talks about how he draws up what he thinks would be a cool beginning, a cool ending, and then like cool scenes to go in between that beginning and ending, and then just like fills the rest of it with filler scenes, and like that's how he writes a movie.
But Taika Waititi also is like a talented writer.
He's
A
the
genius,
coolest
man.
person. Yeah, like but it doesn't work if you're not talented or if you're doing
Yeah.
a TV show.
If you're not talented,
Yeah.
just
I
don't
also
do
love
it.
that he writes it and then he goes, "It's okay. I can also be an actor, guys. Watch." And then he does it and he does it well.
Yeah. He plays the Rock Man in Thor Ragnarok.
He plays Hitler and Jojo.
Oh my goodness. Cedar Rabbit's a great show.
Who doesn't want to play Hitler though? To be honest.
Especially when you're like a
Me.
funny Hitler. Like I would not enjoy it, but in the context of that movie, it was good. Like making it a fake funny one was a good idea. Also, it is so windy outside. Jeez.
Yeah,
It was
it's fun.
80 this week, and now it's gonna snow tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's super.
Snow?
It's April.
That's
Oh,
not
I
fair,
forgot
bro.
But Travis, to directly answer your question, it's really hard for any foreigner to get into the anime industry, so that does not happen.
Could you
Often.
try to like do something like Avatar: The Last Airbender, where it's like sort of, but not really, but it's Western?
Yeah,
Close
but
enough.
I mean, shows like that exist, but are few and far between. So I'd have to like look for an opening like that. So like I
Isn't
could work
Ruby-
with Dragon Prince, but like
Isn't Ruby one of those?
yeah. But Ruby's CGI, it's 3D, so
Oh, it
it's
is. I've never watched it. I know it because I've watched like a decent
People
amount of
do
Red
that?
versus Blue.
Oh, Red versus Blue. Okay, yeah.
Is this
It's
Rooster
really-
Teeth?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
Ruby-
made Ruby.
yeah,
Weird.
they made Ruby.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
we
I
go
guess I
back-
could look at American options, but sometimes I don't know.
Yeah. Can we go back to did because I watched like 2 seasons of Steven Universe
Okay, really? Okay,
way back when, remember?
way back when.
Did it get better or did it get worse?
Depends on who you ask.
Depends on who I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Directly
This
at
was a
you.
question as like
Whoops, my bad. I think it ends well. I think it ends well.
You think it ends well, but what about everything between then?
I think it's pretty well. I mean, it's hard to say because it's been released over the span of like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
and,
That's
like,
how long that's been going on.
Yeah, no.
Adventure
2013.
Time went on for longer.
like 10.
That's
Oh.
wild.
But so like I watched it while growing up, and so my thoughts about it now, I can't tell if it's specific to the newer releases or if it's just me being older.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean,
like-
explain your thoughts on the more recent stuff then. Like I want to know.
I wanted more out of it. I want like especially watching things like the movie, I felt like it was because like cartoons can be enjoyed by like kids and adults, but it's kind
Yeah.
of like a sliding spectrum, and it leaned more kiddie than I would have preferred,
Mhm.
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's still enough that I could enjoy it, like being older. But just I wanted more depth out of it than you could fit into like an 11-minute episode.
Sure.
Those episodes are 11 minutes. Oh, is it like a
Yeah.
15-minute time slot?
Even
That's
yeah,
so
Steven
short.
Universe is a short.
They
Yeah.
have, Mary, they have 30 minutes time slots, and they fill that 30-minute time slot with 2 11-minute episodes.
That's how they do
Oh, that
Adventure
makes more
Time, too.
sense.
Yeah. then
Adventure
also-
Time. I feel like shows that go on for that long, right?
Yep.
I feel like their endings are hard to do.
Adventure Time did it so well, though.
I did not. The Adventure Time finale was not the best.
Really.
I think it was a clever way of doing it. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that was good. But like, I don't know because I can't think of anything different. So actually, maybe they did.
Okay, when in doubt, you just need to revert to your 4th grade instincts and go, how do I end this? Oh, you're right. And I woke up and it was only just a dream.
No.
Because boom,
No, you
solved
can't do that. You
everything.
can't do that with
That
Adventure
that
Time.
worked in exactly one piece of media ever, and it was that one Zelda game.
I don't know what you're referencing, but it worked for a few of my essays from 4th to 6th grade, so I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
That's true.
fourth to
Six?
sixth grade essays.
about.
Jacob,
What
it
do you
was
guys
the one on the
recommend I
Game Boy. Remember, it was like Link's Awakening.
Oh well, of course, Link's Awakening ends with him waking up.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. That is how Link's Awakening goes.
you gotta wake the big fish.
Big bread, big fish.
Anyway, that's Travis's weird Zelda discussion.
Would
This
you
is
guys
really
recommend me to
random.
watch Adventure Time?
What?
Say that again.
Would you guys recommend me to watch Adventure Time?
Absolutely.
Yes, 100%.
It is 10 seasons of pretty good, and there's some filler in there that's like, I don't think that great, but that happens with everything that goes on for 10 seasons in 10 years.
Megan, it's so worth it.
It's so worth it.
Yeah, like it confused me a lot when I was younger because like you could flip to an episode and it's like Dungeons and Dragons, and then you flip to another episode and it's like
Yeah,
unrequited
like-
love story between princesses, and I was like,
Mhm.
it was a lot of whiplash, but
Yeah.
I've heard good things about the overarching storyline.
Watch it in order, and you gotta
No, I'm
get
gonna
past
watch
the
it
first season.
backwards.
Get past the first
Screw-
season. The first season is like,
Get through the first season and you're good.
Yeah, that's all cartoons because they have to establish themselves as cartoons and then they do the thing.
the first season makes me really uncomfortable because it's just like, oh, I love this TV show, but these aren't really that fun episodes.
It's
Is it
them
just like a
figuring out
monster
how to
of the
do
week?
it.
Yeah.
Is it a monster of the week?
Sort of. It is.
Yeah, I feel like that's how a lot of cartoons like that start off. Like that's how Steven Universe started off.
Yeah, that
And
is
that's
how
fine
it starts
to
off.
to an extent. Like I really liked when Supernatural, not a cartoon, but what Supernatural did Monster of the Week.
You watched Supernatural?
Yeah, I did with my dad. It was super fun.
Wait,
Whoa.
like the
With
ghost
your
show?
dad?
No, it's not bad.
Wait, are you talking about Supernatural?
You
as
just
in, like,
blew Megan's poor little mind.
What?
It's fun. It's a fun TV show.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah. You watch Supernatural, Mary?
I definitely watched like whenever it was on kind of thing. Like whenever I saw it was on, I was like, nice, and then I'd watch it. And it'd be like totally out of order, but I was like, it doesn't matter. I follow it long enough.
If
It
it's
has
those
no-
first 3 seasons, it's like, it's just Monster of the Week, so nothing matters.
Yeah, those are like, or not even Monster of the Week. It's just like that brings back strong memories of like every weekend we'd wake up and me and my brother would watch like history at the museum,
Yeah.
and we're like, bro, that gun, that's actually a cane. Oh my god, who knew it was used to assassinate this
Oh.
one guy that started an alien attack, but it wasn't an alien attack. People were like on drugs. It's
I
like,
think-
oh my god.
I think we're thinking of different things, Mary. I'm gonna be honest.
No, we are, but I'm saying that like
Yeah.
watching that brings back memories of also like just random times when you're little and you turn anything on and it's like, this is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Like fish tank. Let's see these people build a fish tank and make it seem dramatic. Like that's a whole show. That's so weird.
What
I used
show?
to watch those like big infomercials.
What? That's
I didn't
weird.
watch commercials.
That's weird, Travis.
I was
Watching
just like,
infomercials.
I was so entranced by them because these people are selling these things for an hour for some
You wanna
reason.
know?
And you watched it for an hour.
Well, no, I wasn't actively watching. I was watching it while I was talking to my grandma. When I went over to my grandma's house, watched infomercials before GSN came on.
Imagine going to your grandma's house.
Imagine what?
Going to your grandma's house.
For real.
My grandma is the kindest young lady.
Young.
I
Was with my grandma.
You talk about her like she's your niece.
She was not my niece,
I
decidedly.
say
Decided. It's important distinction to make there.
once all of this corona stuff is done, everyone gets their grandparents together and we do a grandparents day like we used to in elementary
They're
school.
all gonna get corona.
And then I get to meet everyone's grandparents and that would be so cute.
Mary, I have one grandmother, and she
I
would.
have zero, Travis, and I want to meet everyone's because everyone's are so cute and nice and funny, and we'll bake cookies together. And
My
that'll be good.
grandma's a racist, Mary.
Oh
Dang
no.
it.
Oh god.
Travis.
But it's like against Irish people, not like
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just totally screwed. Everyone else is fine. It's just like I'm getting the side eye the entire time.
You know who I hate? Ethnically Dutch people. Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ.
hate the Dutch.
Why?
They always those
They're
ethnic
swamp
Dutches.
Germans.
God.
Everyone in America was racist against Europeans.
That's so. Imagine. Oh God.
What?
I don't know. It's just so weird. Like that's people's mentality. Like that was totally used at someone's like you can't tan. Like you have freckles and you're pale instead of like getting like you get sunburned instead of tanning. Screw you then. I hate you. You're awful. Leave.
They
No,
hate
it's
ginger.
because they were Catholic.
I mean, yeah, that too. But like,
And they were
that's how
different.
you
If
identify
you were
them.
different, like imagine being
We
different.
hate Catholics.
Idiots.
imagine not subscribing to societal norms. Ugh. Disgusting.
You're literally a Catholic. Protestant gang.
I'm literally not.
Imagine
I watched online church this morning on Facebook Live, and it kept freezing. And like people in the Facebook Live chat kept going like Happy Easter from our family to yours, hallelujah, amen. And it's like, oh, guys.
It was
That's
a
what
lot
you-
of the
That's a
casserole.
classic Catholic mistake. Like the Catholics obviously are going to use Facebook Live, and then the enlightened Protestants will use YouTube Live because they're enlightened.
See, you could do that.
Chad
My thing is,
Lutherans.
I wish we used House Party or Zoom. I want to have an opinion. I want to be able to turn to my neighbor and go, peace be with you, and high five the screen.
That's what like Bible studies are for, though.
Oh, I
Dumb.
mean,
You don't get an opinion unless you're in a Bible study.
shoot, you're right.
Okay,
You
guys.
can
we
have
got-
all the opinions you want if you don't subscribe to a major religion.
Jacob, are you religious?
I'm not religious, but I am spiritual.
Okay. What would you call yourself anything?
No.
Why are we whispering?
I'd call myself real as hell.
I subscribe to my religion. It's called real as hell.
Oh, it's called being real.
It's called being super real.
It's called being a man.
Just trying to grill.
Myself on this.
All you people talking about deficits and socialism, I just want a
Deficits.
grill for God's sake.
I just want to grill.
Travis, am I allowed to curse on this podcast?
Yeah, I do.
Sure.
No,
Fuck it.
Okay.
no. Oh God.
What do you say, Megan?
I just said fuck earlier.
Oh, it doesn't.
Well, you
Say it
just
again.
said it again too.
Say it again.
I'm good.
Do it, Meg. No.
Is that why we started whispering?
Oh my God, we're already in the closing minute.
Minute. Oh
No, I'm
my
gonna
God.
end
So
it at
sad.
10:01.
It's such a good time.
I'm gonna end it
Megan
at
Lou.
10:01 this time since we lost a little time from the
10 and
transition.
1, that's smart. Yeah,
Maybe
Jake.
this part. Our final couple minutes then.
Yeah. Megan, what did you review this podcast, please?
Jesus, that's
Like-
demanding.
Like, what do I think of it?
Like thoughts? How was your time?
How would you rate a few thoughts? What
Thoughts?
are your thoughts on a few thoughts?
Enjoyable, harmless. It's not hurting anybody.
And that's what we're going for.
Yeah,
Most positive review we've gotten so far.
that's
That's
nice.
the only review we've gotten so far.
Therefore,
Therefore,
But it's
Yeah.
that means it's also our most negative review.
Yeah.
Ben,
We value and
Ben
appreciate
gave a
you.
review.
Ben did not give a review. He can't give a review because he was playing Animal Crossing the whole time.
Roasting the gas last episode.
That podcast is invalid. That episode is invalid.
Megan, do you have any final words, things that you want to clarify or didn't get to say?
I'm not good with words, so if I have painted myself to be a horrible human being by words of this podcast, I am not.
We can verify that she's not. She's a good person.
I can't verify that.
Oh, I
I can verify that. She's cool. 2 out of 3.
Because Travis is a man. 2 out of 3?
1 out of 3.
Screw it. 0 out of 3.
What? I'm so confused.
Huh?
Huh? What's
Stay
the-
confused.
Jesus, Jacob deleted the chat.
This could
Laugh.
end at any time. This
Laugh track of my life.
I left.